Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Rahu and Neptune in 5th house. In astrology, the placement of planets in different houses of the natal chart can have an influence on various aspects of a person's life. Rahu and Neptune in the 5th house can indicate a complex and potentially mystical or imaginative influence on matters related to creativity, romance, and self-expression. However, it's important to note that astrology is a belief system, and interpretations can vary among astrologers. Here's a general interpretation of Rahu and Neptune in the 5th house. 1. Rahu in the 5th house. Rahu is often associated with obsession, desire, and the pursuit of one's goals and ambitions. When placed in the 5th house, which is traditionally associated with creativity, children, and self-expression, it can have several effects. Intense creativity. Rahu's presence can amplify your creative drive and make you exceptionally passionate and innovative when it comes to artistic endeavors, hobbies, or any form of self-expression. Desire for recognition. You may have a strong desire for recognition and fame in your creative pursuits. This can lead to an intense focus on your hobbies or talents, sometimes at the expense of other areas of life. Unconventional approach to romance. Rahu's influence can lead to unconventional or unorthodox approaches to romance and relationships. You might be drawn to unusual or eccentric partners, or you may experience unexpected and transformative romantic encounters. 2. Neptune in the 5th house. Neptune is associated with spirituality, intuition, dreams, and the blurring of boundaries. When placed in the 5th house, it can bring the following influences. Highly imaginative. Neptune in the 5th house can indicate a vivid imagination and a strong connection to the world of dreams and fantasy. This can be beneficial for creative pursuits, such as art, music, or writing. Idealistic approach to romance. You may have idealistic and romantic notions about love and relationships. While this can lead to intense and deeply spiritual connections, it's important to maintain a sense of reality in your relationships. Creative inspiration. Neptune's influence can bring a deep well of inspiration and intuition to your creative endeavors. You may find that your best work comes from tapping into your intuitive and spiritual side. Potential for deception. On the downside, Neptune can also indicate a tendency towards deception, both self-deception and deception by others. Be cautious in matters of romance and creativity to avoid being misled or disillusioned. It's essential to consider the entire birth chart and the aspects formed by Rahu and Neptune with other planets to get a more complete picture of how these influences manifest in your life. Additionally, consulting with a professional astrologer can provide you with a more personalized interpretation of your specific natal chart. Remember that astrology is a tool for self-reflection and understanding but should not be used as a sole guide for decision-making. Certainly, let's delve a bit deeper into the implications of having Rahu and Neptune in the 5th house in astrology. 3. Creative expression and imagination. With both Rahu and Neptune in the 5th house, your creative expression is likely to be deeply influenced by your imagination and a sense of the mystical. You may have a unique and almost otherworldly approach to art, music, writing, or any creative endeavor. Your creations may often carry a dreamy, surreal, or fantastical quality, making them stand out from the ordinary. 4. Spiritual and metaphysical interests. This combination can also indicate a strong interest in spirituality, metaphysics, and the exploration of the unknown. You may be drawn to mystical or occult subjects and might have a natural talent for understanding and working with esoteric concepts. 5. Love for children. The 5th house is associated with children, and the presence of Neptune and Rahu here can signify a profound love for children. You might be exceptionally nurturing, creative, and imaginative in your interactions with kids, making you a great parent or caregiver. 6. Unconventional parenting. Your approach to parenting. If you choose to have children, might be unconventional. You could encourage your children to explore their own creativity, spirituality, and individuality, allowing them a lot of freedom to express themselves. 7. Romantic idealism and illusions. In matters of romance and relationships, Neptune can bring idealism and a yearning for a soulmate-like connection. However, it's crucial to be aware of the potential for illusions and romantic fantasies that may not align with reality. You might be drawn to partners who are mysterious, artistic, or spiritually inclined. 8. Need for grounding. One challenge with this placement is maintaining a sense of grounding and practicality in everyday life. The dreamy influence of Neptune combined with the desire-driven nature of Rahu can lead to escapism or a tendency to avoid dealing with mundane responsibilities. It's essential to strike a balance between your imaginative pursuits and the practical aspects of life. 9. Potential for transformation. Both Rahu and Neptune are associated with change and transformation. This placement can bring about significant shifts in your creative expression, spiritual beliefs, and approach to romance over your lifetime. You may undergo profound personal growth through these experiences. 10. Intuitive insights. Neptune's influence can enhance your intuitive abilities. Trusting your instincts and tuning into your inner guidance can be especially fruitful, whether in creative endeavors or navigating the complexities of relationships. Remember that astrology provides a framework for self-reflection and understanding, but it doesn't determine your destiny. How these planetary energies manifest in your life depends on various factors, including the overall planetary aspects, transits, and your own choices and experiences. Consulting with a professional astrologer can offer further insights tailored to your unique birth chart and life circumstances. Certainly, let's explore some additional insights into having Rahu and Neptune in the 5th house of your natal chart. 11. Ambitions in creative fields. Rahu's presence in the 5th house can intensify your ambitions in creative fields. You may have a strong desire to achieve recognition, fame, or success through your artistic pursuits. This drive can lead to a relentless pursuit of your creative goals. 12. Unusual hobbies and interests. Your hobbies and interests may be unconventional or eclectic. You might be drawn to unusual and unique forms of self-expression, such as avant-garde art, experimental music, or alternative spirituality. 13. Fluctuating inspiration. Neptune's influence can lead to fluctuations in your creative inspiration. There may be periods of intense creativity and inspiration followed by times when you feel creatively blocked or uncertain about your path. Learning to navigate these creative ebbs and flows is essential. 14. Romantic fantasy and escapism. While Neptune can bring a sense of romantic idealism, it can also lead to a tendency for escapism. You might find solace in daydreaming or seeking refuge in romantic fantasies when facing the challenges of everyday life. It's crucial to strike a balance between your dreams and reality. 15. Vulnerability in relationships. Neptune's influence can make you highly sensitive and emotionally attuned in relationships. This sensitivity can be a strength, allowing you to connect deeply with others, but it can also make you vulnerable to manipulation or deception. Developing discernment in your relationships is important. 16. Exploration of mysticism. With both Rahu and Neptune in the 5th house, you may have a profound interest in mystical and spiritual practices. This can lead you to explore various spiritual traditions, meditation, or metaphysical studies as a means of understanding the deeper mysteries of life. 17. Creativity as a spiritual path. For you, creativity may be a spiritual path. Engaging in creative activities can feel like a form of meditation or connection to the divine. You may experience moments of transcendence and spiritual insight through your creative work. 18. Need for boundaries. Maintaining healthy boundaries is essential with this placement. Both Rahu and Neptune can blur boundaries, whether it's in artistic projects, relationships, or personal boundaries. Learning to set clear limits and protect your emotional well-being is crucial. 19. Potential for psychic sensitivity. Neptune's influence can heighten your psychic sensitivity and intuition. You may have vivid dreams, premonitions, or a heightened awareness of subtle energies. Developing and honing these intuitive abilities can be beneficial. 20. Lifelong journey of self-discovery. Having Rahu and Neptune in the 5th house suggests a lifelong journey of self-discovery, creative exploration, and spiritual growth. Embrace the transformative potential of these energies, and use them to deepen your understanding of yourself and the world around you. As you explore the complexities of your natal chart, remember that astrology offers insights and guidance, but it's just one lens through which to view your life. Your choices, experiences, and personal growth play significant roles in shaping your path. Consulting with a professional astrologer can provide you with more personalized insights and guidance based on your specific chart and life circumstances.